Have you ever wondered why you can eat an entire bag of chips or an entire sleeve of cookies without even realizing it? It's really not just a matter of willpower. It's mostly because these foods are engineered to be addictive. Keep watching because I'm going to break it all down and make it very clear for you. So first up, let's talk about something called vanishing caloric density. This is what happens when you eat something like chips or cotton candy, foods that dissolve very quickly. They dissolve too quickly in your mouth and your brain's like, hey, we haven't eaten anything, so we need to keep eating more. With each handful, your brain's expecting you to feel more fullness, but that never happens, so you keep eating and eating and eating. The next thing working against you is food layering. This is where different textures like creamy, crispy, and gooey are layered together into each bite. Think of an Oreo cookie. It's got a crispy outside and a creamy inside. That way, your brain is constantly having new textures with each bite, so it seems like you're eating something new each time, and therefore you're going to continue to consume more and more because your brain thinks it's getting something new every time. The last thing making it damn near impossible to stop eating certain foods is sensory-specific satiety. Normally, when you're eating food and you have the same flavor over and over and over, your brain gets bored, so you stop eating. Junk food, like all of these items, gets around that because there's so many different flavors mixed together in each item that your brain never gets bored, so you keep eating more and more and more. That's why after going out and consuming a salty meal, you want something sweet. Then after you have something sweet, you want something crunchy. And then after that, you want something different. Your brain craves new flavors, new textures, and every time you give in to that, you keep eating more. So try to remember, if you struggle with stopping yourself from eating too much of these foods, it's not necessarily just your willpower. These foods are engineered to keep you consuming them. That's why your best defense is to stay aware of these tricks, to eat as much whole and minimally processed foods as possible, and to pick whole foods that actually fill you up. Now that you're in the know, put any questions you have down in the comments below, or even share what's your most irresistible food that you cannot say no to. I'd love to hear from you. Let's stay vigilant and eat healthy.